I call upon Mrs. Srisha Mohandas, co-founder of Ruh Early Years and Ruh Continuum School and Director of Education at SSVM institutions, and her guru, Mrs. Bhuvaneshwari Subramanian, who will both be singing the invocation song for us.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Sani Sada Pamaga Mada Da pada pamaga marisa sani sada pamaga mada da pada pamaga marisa Vishwa Srishti Vidayinam Punareva Palana Tatparam Samharam Tamapi Prapanchamasesha Loka Nivasinam Vishwa Srishti Vidayinam Param Samharam Tamapi Prapanchamasesha Loka Nivasinam Kridayam Tamaganisham Galanatayuta Samanvitam Bheshajam Bhavaroginam Akila Padamapaharinam Kridayam Tamaganisham Gadanatayuta Samanvitam Bheshajam Bhavaroginam Akila Padamapaharinam Dakshayagya Vinashinam Trigunatmakam Triviloshanam Bhukti Mukti Phalapradam Sakalaga Sangha Nibarganam Dakshayagya Vinashinam Trigunatmakam Trivilochanam Bhukti Mukti Phalapradam Sakalaga Sangha Nibarganam Tvamaham Pranatosmi Shankara Chandra Shekhara Rakshamam Chandrasekhara 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 Pahimam Tvamaham Pranatosmi Shankara Chandrasekhara Rakshamam Chandrasekhara 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 Pahimam Chandrasekhara Pahimam Chandrasekhara Pahimam
Om Shanti.
Thank you. On behalf of the Brahma Kumaris, I extend a hearty welcome to our divine sister, Raj Yogini Brahma Kumari, Sister Shivani ji. We are absolutely delighted to have you with us in Coimbatore, sister, after 8 long years. We welcome our distinguished guests of honor, dignitaries who are present here with us today. My dear divine brothers and sisters in the audience, each one of you is very special and means a lot to us. A hearty welcome to each and every one of you. The Brahma Kumaris is a one-of-a-kind institution which has its headquarters in Mount Abu of Rajasthan. It has 6,500 centers in 137 countries, 25,000 dedicated brothers and sisters who live at the centers to serve humanity, and lakhs of householder students who attend class for meditation and satsang every day. Truly, it is a world spiritual university. It works for a positive change in society through a wide range of programs in Raj Yoga meditation, inner values and self-empowerment, etc. Coimbatore is blessed to have an angel amidst us, an angel like Shivani ji. On behalf of all of us here who are so eagerly waiting to listen to her showers of wisdom, 2 very distinguished families will come on stage and honor Sister Shivani ji on behalf of each and every one of us. I call upon Divine Brother Mohandas, who's the Managing Trustee at SSVM Institutions, his loving daughter, Mrs. Srisha Mohandas, and her husband, Mr. Nitin, Director of Infrastructure at SSVM Institutions, to honor Sister Shivani ji. Kindly accept godly gift from sister before going down the stairs. I call upon a very, very special couple, Dr. S.V. Balasubramanian ji and Mrs. Soundaram Balasubramanian ji, to welcome and honor Shivani Ben on behalf of all of us gathered here. Thank you very much. It's now time for a very solemn occasion. We will have the lamp lighting ceremony, which actually symbolizes inner enlightenment. While the guests whom we call will come on stage and light lamps along with our angelic sister, I request all our dear guests in the audience to visualize God lighting your Atmik lamp. That's what Sister Shivani will be doing through her discourse today. So, may I call upon Padma Shri Dr. G. Bhaktavatsalam Ji, Chairman, KG Hospitals, Dr. M. Manikam, Executive Chairman and Managing Director, Shakti Sugars and Shakti Auto Components Limited, Mrs. Manikam Mahalingam, Mrs. Gauri Manikam, also to accompany him, Padma Shri Dr. R.V. Ramani, Founder and Managing Trustee of Shankara Eye Foundation, Dr. Rajshekhar, Chairman, Department of Orthopedics and Spine Surgery at Ganga Hospitals. I also call Sister Rajeshwari, Sister Kalpana and Sister Swarnam. Dr. V.G. Mohan Prasad, Chairman and Chief Gastroenterologist, VGM Hospital. Dr. Kalpana, Director, Arvind Eye Hospitals. Mr. Tulasidaran, Chairman and Managing Director, Rajaratna Mills Private Limited, President, Indian Cotton Federation. Mr. Lakshmi Narayan Swami of LN Group and Mrs. Suguna of Suguna Institutions. Dr. Ashok Bhaktavatsalam, Founder and Managing Director, KGISL. Dr. Madheshwaran, Chairman, Royal Care Hospitals. Mrs. Vasanti Raghu, Vice Chairman, KG Hospitals. Dr. Praveen Raj, Joint Managing Director, GEM Hospitals. Dr. Bhuvaneshwaran, Director, PSG Super Speciality Hospital. Mrs. Sangeeta Chetan, Founder and Director, Zaveri Brothers. Mr. Pankaj, Proprietor, Ajit's Creations and Mahavir's Group. Mr. Bhagwan Das Lund, Chairman, Shrivari Property Developers Private Limited. Mr. Tushar Kikani, Managing Trustee of Kikani Institutions. Mr. Doreraj Chinnaswamy, Partner, Paramudir Nilayam. Just a word to our guests. We would like that all of us light the lamps simultaneously and also take photograph of it. Then we step back while volunteers will remove the lamps, and we request all our guests to take their gifts from Shivani ji personally. request the sisters to bring the gifts to Sister Shivani. And as I call out the names, kindly accept gifts from Sister Padma Shri, Dr. G. Bhaktavatsalam. Yes. If the guests can make way, our volunteers would like to. Dr. M. Manikam and Mrs. Manikam. Padma Shri, Dr. R.V. Ramani. Dr. Raj Shekhar. Dr. V.G. Mohan Prasad, Dr. Kalpana, Mr. Tulasidaran, Mrs. Suguna and Mr. Lakshmi Narayanasamy. Dr. Ashok Vatsalam, Dr. Madeshwaran, Mrs. Vasanti Raghu, Raj, Dr. Bhuvaneshwaran, Mrs. Sangeeta Chetan, Mr. Pankaj, Mr. Bhagwan Das Lund, Mr. Tushar Kikani, and Mr. Doreraj Chinnaswamy. I request the sisters to bring the gift for Mr. Doreraj Chinnaswamy. That moment that we are all waiting for is right here. It's time for the showers of wisdom from the angel herself. You could call it the easiest part of today's or the most difficult part. Introducing Sister Shivani could be the easiest because everybody knows her. It could be the most difficult because what can you say about her that you do not know already? Sister Shivani is not a stranger to any of us here. She's been to each one of our homes through her programs on TV and social media, and now she's going to go into our hearts through her talk today. She's been awarded the Nari Shakti Puraskar Award by the government, which is the highest civilian honor for women in the country. She's been awarded as the Women Achievers Recognition Award by the Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry. She's been appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador for the Psychiatrists Association, and a host of other accolades and achievements about which I can go on. But I would like to draw your attention to one aspect of Sister Shivani which would really, really benefit all of us, and that is her vibration. And that is her ever-blossomed face. She's always beaming, always smiling, and always vibrating at the highest vibrational frequency of joy. And here she is, just about to unravel the secrets for such an elevated life of joy, bliss, and happiness. And before I give the mic to Sister Shivani, Shivani Ben's talk is bound to take you to a very blissful and joyful state of mind and a very peaceful state of mind. So after her talk and after her meditation, Sister will guide you to meditatively depart from the hall so that you can retain the joy that she filled into you, the clarity that she filled into you. So we will not have any intrusions after now. It's only Shivani ji with all of us. And so I propose the vote of thanks also now. Thank you to this family of SSVM institutions who are so cooperative in organizing this program here, and to all our distinguished guests who made it possible to put this program together for all of you. Thank you, all of you, for coming here. You are the fortunate ones. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Let's just sit back for a minute in silence. Sit straight. 3 deep breaths. Relax the body. And bring your attention to the center of the forehead. It's the control room, the energy center, where we apply the tilak. And visualize yourself, I the energy, seated here, creating every thought, taking every decision, and coming into action through this body. I am the master of this body. I am the creator of my destiny. I am a divine being. Divinity is my personality. My every thought is selfless, pure. I am a giver. I need nothing from people. I only give. I radiate peace and power. I radiate love and acceptance. I am a giver. I am a divine, powerful being. See yourself tomorrow morning, Monday, at home and also at place of work. A lot of people around us and lots to do. While doing everything I do, I radiate peace and power. While doing everything I do, I prioritize my state of being. Just visualize, see tomorrow. You know your calendar for tomorrow. Just see yourself tomorrow doing what you have to do in a state of calm, peace, and power. Working towards perfection outside, but prioritizing perfection within. See yourself tomorrow. Everything outside should be perfect, but priority is I am perfect while creating perfection outside. Priority. I am that priority. While getting work done, while instructing, advising, executing, implementing, priority, I am perfect inside. I am peace. I am power. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. While doing everything that we do, is it possible to keep the state of the being perfect? Yes. While doing everything that I have to do, so much is lined up already for tomorrow morning. 7 to 8 to do, 8 to 9 to do. There is a lot to do. Can I be peaceful and powerful while I implement that to-do column? You have to answer. Don't look at me like this. You have to answer. Yes or no? Untouched. If everything is perfect outside and I'm perfect inside, simple. We don't have to do anything for that. But if things are not my way outside, I be perfect here? This is a glass of water. It's full. This is how I am in the morning. Now I want to go out throughout the day with a lot to do. A lot to do. But my priority is that I come back in the evening with the glass full. Walk around, meet people, talk to people, get work done, come back on the stage with the glass full. Possible? Visualize just this hall, glass full, on my hand, walk around, meet everyone, talk to everybody, check that everything in the hall is fine, come back after half an hour on the stage, glass full. Ji? First possible or not possible, then later on we'll talk difficult or easy. Anything that's possible can get done, that's for sure. Only is it possible, not possible? What would I have to do for that? Lots to do. I have to talk to her, I have to talk to her, I have to do this, I have to do this. But this should remain full. Focused. Peace of mind. What else? There's one word. Concentrate on what? Just put yourself in this. You're holding this and you're going around talking to everybody. And then come back. Glass full. Mindful. Which means I'm talking to her, but my priority is. So is it possible I talk to her and I still take care that this glass is full? And not that I'm so engaged in talking to her that I do like this. Possible? Possible? I'm talking to her, interacting with her, but priority is that this should be full. So can I talk to her and yet take care of this? Anyone wants to try it out? Do you want to try it out? It's very easy to do. It's very easy. We do everything that we're doing, but I'm very clear what is my priority. Meeting everyone is important, talking to everyone is important, but priority of my life is this glass full. So while doing everything what I'm doing, one attention will be here. But if I don't put that attention here, on the first step down, I could. If I don't look at this, I don't take care of this, I'm not prioritizing this in my life. So where is this glass full of our life? We kept saying, I want happiness. How many of you want happiness? The truth is, I am happy. Glass is full. I just have to go tomorrow morning, Monday, come back in the evening, taking care, glass is full. It's not I want happiness. It is I am a happy soul, but I need to take care during the day that I do not create any such emotion which spills off that happiness. Which are the emotions during the day which would spill off my happiness? Anger, Anger, ego. Any of us have ego? This is a city of lot of purity and simplicity. And so if you are finding any shade of ego in you, it's very easy to remove it because probably it's just the beginning layer. What is ego? Ego is attachment to a wrong image of myself. Please keep this as a working definition here. Ego is not feeling superior. Ego is, if I'm feeling inferior, that is also ego. Which means if I don't know myself, So ego is attachment to a wrong image of myself. Right now, while each one of you was introduced, invited on the stage, you were identified by your name, role, position. Are you a name, role, position? Are you a name, role, position? No? Then who are you? Do you remember that throughout the day? That's ego. So that's why I like the name of your school, Ruhu. Ruhu means Atma. How many of us know that I am Atma? Raise your hands. I know I am Atma. Do I live in that consciousness? I am Atma, you are Atma? No. I live in the consciousness, I am. And then accordingly I look at you, who are you? This is ego. Attachment to a wrong image of myself. My first wrong image of myself is I am this body. My second wrong image of myself is I am a name. My name is just a label that is put on me so that everybody can refer to me for the rest of my life. Then my wrong image of myself is I am a relationship. I am so-and-so one's child, so-and-so's parent, spouse, sibling. Then my next wrong image of myself is I am a qualification. Then I am a designation. Then every few years my designation keeps changing. And sometimes I reach a stage where I'm going to lose that designation. And then I go through, if I'm not this, then who am I? And then sometimes I hold on to my designation even after it has. And I write a small X on the visiting card so that nobody without specs can see it. And then I hold on to my own designation. This is a deep identity issue because I have lived my life believing that I am this, and now if I am not this, then who am I? And will people really respect me if I am no more that position? Because we have created a society where we are behaving with each other, treating each other based on what we have achieved, not based on who we are. For example, tomorrow morning, you enter into this school to meet brother. First, when you enter at the gate, there is a brother standing at the gate. Check. How do you interact with him? Then you enter into the school, there is a sister at the reception. Very sweetly she will say, smile and say good morning to you. How is your interaction with her? And then while walking in the corridor, you will meet the principal. And then you reach the top floor and brother is sitting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 minutes, 4 people. Are we the same with all 4? Is my nature the same with all 4? Yes? No? Which one of those 4 is my nature? The security guard? The receptionist? The principal? The managing director? In meeting, which one of these is my true nature? Close your eyes, see yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one out of these is my true nature? How many feel first one? Second one? Third one? None of them. Why do you feel none of them? 4 times we changed and yet we are saying none of them. If it was my nature, it wouldn't change. Why did I change 4 times? Because I was not interacting with the person, I was interacting with the role and position. So for someone, I am higher there. For someone, I am higher there. So I am not interacting with the person. I am interacting with the position, the relationship. And so my consciousness is, I am a position interacting with another position. Tomorrow, if that person's position changes, my way of interacting with them will change. And this world of ego, which means we are interacting based on role, roles, positions, religion, which was meant to bring us all together. We are like, you are different, I am different. Religion was supposed to remove all the differences and bring us together. You are a soul, I am a soul, we are one family, children of one. Today, in the name of religion, we are saying, you're different, I am different, you're not right, I am right. All a world of ego that we created. Now, is it possible tomorrow morning to meet all four of them with the same energy? Possible. And before that, the brother who will drive your car, same energy. When you look at me like this, I feel I have to give the answer. I am not going to give the answer. Can I be with all four with the same energy? I think that's important. That will make me my natural self. That will create equality. That will create respect. That will create acceptance. That will create dignity. And that will shift me from ego consciousness to soul consciousness. I am a soul talking to another soul. That soul playing the role of driver. Soul playing the role of principal. That soul could play the religious role. I am not literally the role with this. Can all four given same respect? All souls the same respect. Here to change for 5 minutes. When I change, I'm not connected. So I am a relationship talking to another relationship. You are my child. I am your father. No, I am a soul talking to another soul. Playing the role of a parent, and so I know what I have to do with my role, but I understand that I'm talking to another soul. Is it important to understand that I'm talking to another soul? What difference would that create? One, no one is higher than me and no one is lower than me. Everyone is same. Role is different, so what we are doing is going to be different. So when you come at the gate, the security guard will open the gate for you. You don't have to open the gate for them. Okay? So regard for the role, respect for the soul. Regard is in what we are doing. Respect is in what we are feeling with each other. Regard will be according to the role. Regard will be according to the age. You are elder, someone is younger, they will bend down and touch your feet. Regard for the age, regard for the relationship, regard for the role, but respect equal for the soul. This is Raj Yoga. What is the purpose of Raj Yoga? To reach a stage from 100% ego consciousness, what we call body consciousness, to reach a stage of 100% soul consciousness. Because the more I am ego conscious, soul power is getting depleted. So someone gives you a very pretty gift. And you know how gifts are today with such beautiful wrapping paper, beautiful ribbons. They are so beautiful that we start believing this is the gift because it's so pretty. Now visualize, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes for 10 seconds. Just for 10 seconds, open the ribbon and keep it aside. This ribbon is all our relationships. I am not a relationship. It is my relationship, not I. Then there is a label on that gift, a card. This card has all my roles, designations, position. Just keep it aside for a minute. I am not this label. And then come to the wrapping paper. Everything that I use to cover my body. I am not this. Put it aside. And then inside, there is a very beautiful velvet box. But this is also not the gift. The velvet box is this body which I use. Now open the velvet box, and inside is a beautiful, flawless diamond. This is I. This is I. The divine, pure, powerful, loveful, wise, blissful soul. This is I. Everything else is just a ribbon, a label, a wrapping paper, and my velvet box. I am the diamond inside. Okay, come back. What if I lived my life without having opened that velvet box? And all my life I thought this was the gift. I could spend an entire life without knowing the most precious gift that I had. And that is why we are saying, I want happiness, I want love, I want peace. Now, when I understand I am a soul, I also start understanding other people, because when I think I am a role, then I feel they should also play that role the way the role needs to be played. So how we say, I say, principal should be like this, teacher should be like this, doctor should be like this, parent should be like this. We have a lot of do's and don'ts of every relationship and every role. But I need to remember, they are not a role, they are a soul playing that role. So even if it's the same role, it's like a movie, even if it's the same role, different actors will play it differently. So the actor is the soul and role is in the doing. Now, when I soul in this body, using this body to come into action, there is a moment which comes when I, the soul, leave the body. Are we all going to leave? How many of you are certain, yes, I will leave? Good. All of us are certain. But we never think about it. What if we had to leave today at 10 p.m.? 2.5 hours more. What would you like to do in 2.5 hours if you knew that you were going to leave at 10 p.m.? Because many people don't even get those 2.5 hours. What would you do if you have a couple of hours and you know that you are going to leave after that? What would you do? What would you do? You have 2.5 hours. 1 minute is over. 2.5 hours to leave. What would you do? Hanji? Acha, I will forgive people. How many of you would like to forgive people before leaving? A simple question. If we haven't forgiven them now, why do we need to forgive them before leaving? We are not going to meet them after this. Why should we forgive them before leaving? Why? See, it's very deep ingrained in the soul that I should forgive before leaving. But why should I forgive before leaving? I'm not going to meet her again now. Why? If I didn't find the need to do it while I was here, why do I want to leave forgiving and then leaving? You know why we're talking about this? Because we all know all the answers, but we are not living our life with those answers. Why do I need to forgive before leaving? Because we don't want to carry that baggage. Do I know when I'm going to leave? No. So when will I need to forgive? So first homework. First homework. When should I forgive people? Immediately. And if you get into the habit of forgiving people immediately, you will very soon get into the habit of not getting hurt so that you don't even have to forgive. Because the mind knows, oh, first I have to get hurt, then I have to get upset, then finally I have to forgive them, so leave it now. Why go through all that pain and then forgive? Forgive. Why I'm able to forgive? Because I understand they are a soul on a journey. They are a soul on a journey. Okay, one more thing. Apart from forgiveness, anything else? Then we'll see the journey. Anything else just before leaving? Thank you also. So why not say it every day to everyone? Gratitude to everyone who's nice to me. And what about those who are not right to me? Any gratitude for them? Gratitude to those who are not right to me? Why should I be gratitude to them? Every morning, in your first thoughts of the day, gratitude to my mind and body, because this is what is going to get everything done today. All my doing that is going to happen throughout the day is with this mind and body. So first gratitude is to the Supreme Power, second gratitude is to my mind and body, third gratitude is to all the people in my life, fourth gratitude is to nature, Prakriti. Because it is Prakriti which sustains me, it's nature. And fifth, very important, gratitude to everyone who's not being right to me, because they are the ones who bring out the strength in me. It is they who bring out the strength, the power to tolerate, the power to adjust, the power to let go, the power to forgive, is all of them. So gratitude to them. If you begin your morning every single day with gratitude, very soon you will find that your power of acceptance goes higher during the day, because you have created gratitude with everyone. Your habit of fault finding, complaining, and criticizing will start, because you have connected with everyone on the frequency of gratitude first thing in the morning. And then gratitude not just for people, gratitude even for matter. The phone I use, the car I drive. You know, if you create gratitude with matter, matter is always there to serve you. Value, gratitude. Gratitude to time. How many of you believe I don't have time, I'm busy? That is rejecting time. Because when I say I don't have time, so what's my relationship with time? I don't have you. I don't have you. So let's change that. We need to have a very beautiful relationship with time, because time and I am going to move hand in hand. If I respect time, time respects me. If I respect matter, matter respects me. If I respect people, people respect me. If I respect my body, my body takes care of me. If I reject my body, looking in the mirror, first of all, it's not I who is fat. Who is fat? My body. So, harmony with every energy. With every energy. So, even gratitude to time. And never saying, I don't have time. You know, when is it said for somebody they don't have time? Hospital. It's the hospital when the doctor says to the family, I'm sorry, they don't have much time. And we say, I don't have time, I don't have time. I have more time, need time, and me extremely harmony with time. Everywhere, always for time. How many of you have the sanskar of always being on time? There are three options. On time, before time, or so which program starts at 6:30 on time? We go aram se. Relationship with time. Time can also create a karma. If I value time, time will value me. Just experiment this and see. Always be everywhere before time. Always be there before the other person reaches there. If you start valuing time, Somewhere, someday, if you're stuck and you're getting late, things will change around you for you to reach on time. Because it is your sanskar to be there on time. You'll never get late. This is energy. Everything is happening from here. It's vibrations. So let's change our sanskar a little bit of being on time to being before time. Because before time gives me the time to create stillness inside before I come into the doing. Possible to be before time? No ego, na? What if I reach, nobody's there? Egoless, humility. I will come with my sanskar, they will come with their sanskar. No comparison of my sanskar with anyone else's sanskar. So if I want to radiate forgiveness, gratitude, while I have those 2 hours just before leaving, which means I will need to start doing it. I will need to start doing it every single day. Also, one more thing that I need to do before leaving is, if there is any entanglement with any soul, any conflict, maybe if there is a communication breakdown with somebody, I don't know when they or I will leave. And if I or they leave before resolving that karmic account, then I'm carrying that entanglement with me. That is the baggage that I carry. So, spirituality teaches us to travel light. Travel light? Now with the flights, we've all learned how to travel light, right? Which means I know what I have to carry and what I have to leave. That is what teaches me priority. Now, if I have to travel light here, I know what to keep and what to delete every day. Because when I understand I am a soul, I understand what is death. What is death? I will leave one costume, I will enter the womb of the mother, and after a few months, a baby is born. How many of you have children? Almost everybody. How many have children who have identical sanskars as you, as the parent? Identical nature. No. And if you have more than one child, so 2 children, 3 children, how many of you have children who are different from each other in terms of their sanskars? And isn't there ever a question mark that they are my children? I gave them everything the same environment, the same school, the same everything, sustenance. Why are they so different? Because not my children, they are 2 souls on a journey. And those 2 souls have come with 2 different pasts. So when you look at a child, it is not a clean slate. We say, oh, ye to bachcha hai, child. Child is only the age of the costume. Child is only the age of the costume. What is the age of the soul? What's your age? खड़े हो जाओ 1 minute. What's your age? Yeah, so now what's our age? And we say, oh, I'm not going to tell my age to anybody. But you're not telling your age, you're just telling the age of the body. What's our age? Ageless, eternal, Atma, Ajar, Amar, Avinashi, not created, not destroyed, just moves from one costume to the next, and the only thing that the soul carries with them. What will we carry when we leave? Because everything else is going to be left behind. And so when people come to our funeral, they will say, oh, they've left behind everything. Hospital left behind. Spent an entire lifetime to construct it, but I can't take it with me. Family left behind. Everything I achieved left behind. Even my education left behind. I again have to go to kindergarten in their school. Again. See, again the child has to start education. You don't take that with you. What is the only thing we take with us? Our sanskar and our karma. So if I remember this, then leading life becomes very easy. I remember everything is important, but what is most important is my sanskar and my karma, because my sanskar and my karma decide the quality of this life and my sanskar and my karma is the only thing that goes with me. So what is more important now? The sanskar and karma or the achievements? And now when I lead my life tomorrow, if I just take care that only my sanskar and karma is going to create my destiny now and also in the future, don't you think it will become very easy to prioritize only right karma and sanskar, irrespective of what karma and sanskar the opposite person is creating? Then I will stop living my life in this manner where I'm just reacting to the other person's behavior. They are doing their sanskar and their karma. Their sanskar, their karma doesn't create my destiny. My sanskar, my karma creates my destiny. Can we be right to those who are not right to us? Can we be calm to those who are reacting there with us? Can we bless those who are cheating us? Can we be kind to those who are rude to us? Can we respect those who are disrespectful to us? Why is the volume of the yes reducing gradually? Yes, too many, yes. It started with 20 yes to 10 yes to 5 to 1. What happened? Is it difficult? If I am not aware, then I am only reacting to other people's behavior. But if I am aware that I am the creator of my karma, then it doesn't matter what the other person is doing, I am not going to spoil my balance sheet of karma. That one moment will come, I, the soul, will leave this body. That is going to be our closing balance sheet. That is my personal 31st March. And then that soul will enter the womb of the mother, baby born, and within 2-3 days the Panditji will give the horoscope. That horoscope is going to be the opening balance sheet. And the opening balance sheet is going to be identical to my last minute in this body. The child has done no karma yet, and the Panditji will say, this is good, but then at the age of this is a problem, this, everything they know about our life. It's a science which is based on what karma I, the soul, have carried. So when I understand that my karma and my sanskar doesn't just create this lifetime destiny, it also creates, then why should I get affected by what other people are doing? They are doing their karma. So now if she now gets up and talks to me in a wrong manner, or if she talks ill about me to 100 people, she is doing her karma. If I react, then I am doing my karma. But if I remember that her karma is her destiny, my karma is my destiny, it's very easy to forgive, let go and bless. I am not getting entangled with her. Do not get entangled with people. If we get entangled with people, then they will go spiral downwards, and because I am entangled with them, I will also spiral downwards. And that's when the glass which was full, it's only because I'm getting entangled. And so some people say, I just want to leave all this and go and be on my own. I want to practice spirituality. No, spirituality is not practiced alone. Being alone, sitting like this, not getting angry, big deal. Anybody can do it. There is no stimulus, so why will I react? But spirituality is not about being alone and practicing meditation. It is about being with everybody in a meditative state of mind. With the awareness, I am the creator of my karma, and I only have to walk through the entire day doing everything that I'm doing with the right sanskar and karma. And when I'm doing it the right way, I become a giver. Because I'm not consuming your energy. I'm not saying, she did this to me. I'm not consuming her energy. I am responding to the situation through my sanskar, irrespective of her behavior. Can we do that? Respond irrespective of the other person's behavior. For example, you've come into this hall, you know a few people around, they're all from the same city. And you're about to walk up to somebody to wish them, and they see you and they just And you see them, they did it deliberately. They saw you, but they didn't want to talk to you. Direct. How would you like to respond? It's not even happened yet. How would you like to respond? You were about to walk up to them, wish them, and you saw them just looking at you through the corner of the eye and they turned. What will be our response? This is not even a situation, it's like, very simple. Hanji? Yeah, it is their karma. What is going to be my karma now? It's okay? Yeah? So how many of you are ready to go up and talk to them? And what are the rest going to do? Turn away? Do not compromise on your sanskar if you don't see that same sanskar in other people. If you have a sanskar of caring, does not mean everyone will have a sanskar of caring. If you have a sanskar of kindness, doesn't mean everyone will have a sanskar of kindness. But just because other people don't have it, don't compromise on your sanskar. I come to your house tomorrow for lunch or dinner. You love cooking. So how many things will you cook for me? How many items will we have on the dining table? Anybody? Okay, 4, 3, 5. Very good. We have a nice meal and Om Shanti. Next week you come to Delhi and so you say, I'm coming to meet you. I say, please come. But I don't know how to cook. So I cook nothing. And in fact, I look at you and I say, it's already 6 o'clock. So I'm so you're sure you must have already had your evening tea. Will your mind go back to everything that you cooked for me? Yes? And will your mind say, I took a holiday, I spent all my time, I did this, I did this, I did this, and they can't even make a cup of tea? Will the mind say this? Yeah. Isn't it natural to feel like that? Yeah, natural. Most important, next month I come again to your place. No, now you have to tell me how much you're going to cook for me. Chalo. Next month I come again. You know, this all sounds fun right now, but this is exactly what is happening. It's not just in what we eat, it's how we live, how we work, what we do. Next month when I come, oh. Namaste, I don't know you. Always to remember, every soul will have different sanskars. Do not expect the other soul to have the same sanskar as you. If I expect you to have the same sanskar as you, that is my ignorance. And then if I get hurt that you did not exhibit the same sanskar, that is my second ignorance. But the biggest mistake I make is, I give up my sanskar because you did not have that sanskar. And that is how gradually we are giving up our values and principles and sanskars, because we say, they also don't do, they also don't do, they also do, why should I do? My sanskar is my asset. Even if I am the only one on the planet who has it, what should I do? I should hold on to it and bring it in my every karma. That is when I become a giver. Otherwise, I'm like this. You didn't do this to me. I expected you to do this much. Then why should I be? Even a simple thing like you have a sanskar of reaching everywhere on time. Other people don't come on time. So then I said, what's the point of going on time? Anyways, people don't come on time. And I start changing my sanskar of being punctual. And gradually, almost everyone is coming late. That is how we are giving up our sanskars, our maryadas, our values, our principles. Hold on. Hold on to your sanskar. Because seeing your sanskar, somebody else will get inspired to use that sanskar. But if all of us start giving up our beautiful sanskars, that is when we shift our planet from Satyug to Kalyug. That is why it's become Kalyug, because the sanskars of purity and love are started diminishing. So can you cook the same 5 things for me next month? And if you want to raise your vibration, cook 6. Which means raise your sanskar. Don't get affected by the other person's behavior. Don't compromise on your beautiful sanskar just because other people did not have it. You may have the sanskar of being kind. You may have the sanskar of being there for people. But those people whom you helped, those people for whom you did everything, the day you needed them, you called them, they didn't even take your call. They knew why you were calling and they did not take your call. And if they took your call, they just made an excuse. Don't get offended. Do not expect that because I did this for them, they will also. Because I did this for my children, so they will also. Because I did this for my parents, so my children will also for me. No, soul on a journey, different sanskar, different karma. I have to only prioritize raising my sanskar, raising my vibration and keep giving. Live like this, not like this. Don't consume people's energy. That is why we light a diya. What is this lamp lighting before every program? What is the meaning of it? Why do we light the lamp? In Hindi, it's called diya. Called diya, na? And diya means to give. And what were we taught? As long as the diya is lit, life will be auspicious. If the diya goes off, life is inauspicious. So does that mean if this diya goes off, life is inauspicious? People go and try to save that. And nothing is going to happen if that goes off. Light it again. It was meant to teach us that the power of giving should never go off. When that giving goes off, that is when life becomes inauspicious. So next week is Diwali, which means lighting the diya. And what does Diwali teach us? If you light one diya, then that one diya lights another diya, and then that another diya lights the third diya, and very soon all the diyas are lit, and that is Diwali. So which means if one soul becomes a giver, that soul radiates the power for the second soul to become a giver, and that soul radiates the power to the third, and very soon we will change this world from the Iron Age Kalyug to the Golden Age Satyug. Do you want to create the Golden Age on this planet? Do we want to create Swarnim Bharat? Yes? There's only one way. Shift from giving without who is the other person, what is their role, what is their position, what is their relationship, and what do they do for me. And giving not just in the doing. All of you are doing giving in the doing. Giving in the being. Which means I give love, I give respect, I give acceptance, I give appreciation. I need nothing. Every morning, bless yourself by saying one line. I need nothing from anyone. Can we say it right now? Pause. First look at all the people in your life. Look at all of them and say, okay, from now, I need nothing from all of them. I only give. Now say, I need nothing from any of them. I need nothing. This is just a conditioning. It is what I teach my mind will live like that. But I thought, I should get. So I reached a stage where I said, I want happiness, which is my own nature. Peace is my nature. I said, I want. I don't want anything. It's my nature. So second thing to remember, when I understand everyone is a soul on a journey, it becomes very easy to understand everyone's sanskar. Every soul has 5 types of sanskars. We need to fit it here. So it becomes easy to understand people. So it's like a CD with 5 folders. Okay, 5 types of sanskars. The first set of sanskars is the sanskars that the soul carries from past lives. That is the biggest bundle of sanskars because it has sanskars of many lifetimes. Second folder is the sanskar that I get from parents and family. We've all got sanskars from parents and family. And so you'll say, this nature is like my mother, this nature is like my grandparents. Sanskar, second folder. Third folder, environment. The country where I'm born, the city where I live, the community, the school that I go to, which in Hindi we used to say Sang ka Rang. I am as the company I keep. And nowadays, which is the biggest company that we all have? Our phone. We are majorly influenced by that. Our sanskars and our karma are influenced by what we are consuming from there. So the third folder is environment. Fourth folder is willpower. So irrespective of which sanskar I have carried from my past, from my parents, from my environment, I can change any sanskar. Willpower. And fifth most important folder, which is the only folder which is on every soul. Because all these folders are going to be different for everybody. Everyone's past life sanskars different, parental influence different, environment different. One folder is the same for every soul, and that folder has 7 sanskars, and those 7 sanskars are purity, peace, love, power, happiness, knowledge, that is wisdom, and bliss. Sato Guni Atma. The soul is made of 7 qualities. Can we say that? Purity, which means I am a pure soul. It's my sanskar. Second, peace. I am a peaceful soul. Third, power. I am a powerful soul. Fourth, love. I am a loveful soul. Not I need love. I don't need love. I am a loveful soul. I radiate that to everybody. I am a wise soul. I am a blissful soul. And I am always happy soul. That is my 7 sanskars in the 5th folder. Now look at everybody around you with this understanding that this is a soul on a journey who have carried sanskars from lifetimes, from parental influence, from environment. So instead of saying, I expect them to be like this, I start shifting towards accepting them as they are. And my acceptance becomes power which starts transforming them. Last few months, there have been floods in the country. There is war going on in some countries. A lot of souls are leaving the body. COVID, a lot of souls left the body. Now just see the last impression, leave alone everything that happened in their lifetime, but the last impression when the soul leaves the costume. So can you visualize somebody living in a flood? How would be the last experience? Visualize, I'm in that flood, my family, everything around me, and look at all that water. What would be the last experience? Fear, trauma, your child literally slipping out of your hand. You were trying to save your child. Slipping out of your hand, and you can see that child washed away with that water. Can you imagine what gets recorded on the soul? And now, while doing all this, I, the soul, leave the body. And all this trauma has got recorded on me. And I enter the womb of the mother, and baby born. Everybody thinks baby, clean slate. And the parents say, I want to make my child an Olympic level swimmer because I'm a national level swimmer. And at the age of 3 or 4, they take that child first time to the swimming pool. What will happen when that child goes near a swimming pool? Now, will the parent be able to understand this fear? No. And the child will look at the water and panic and run away. And the parent is like, I'm a swimmer and my child fears water because I thought they are my child. They are my child. They will have the same sanskar like me and they will become what I want them to be. They will not understand the child. They will worry for the child. They will sometimes criticize the child. How can you be like this? And compare that child to other children and probably to the sibling. But if someone gently goes up to them and says, you know what? This soul left the costume in that flood last year. In 1 second, that parent's way of looking at the child will change. And the parent will immediately say, obviously they will fear water. So what 1 minute back was, how can they be like this? with the understanding, it becomes, obviously they will be like this. And that child will not just fear water, that child will fear losing people. That child will be very insecure. That child will be very possessive. And this will all become very difficult in that child's relationships. Because people around that child are going to say, I trust you. Why are you doubting me? Why are you fearing that I will leave you? So we think there's a problem with that child. And that child is not just the body, is the child. One day that child is 30 years old, gets into a relationship, gets married, and still has that fear and insecurity. Because none of us healed the soul from that fear. One is fear of water. Other is fear of trusting people. Some people just cannot trust people. You can be the most loyal person on the planet, they'll not be able to trust you. And then we say, you don't trust me, because our energy goes like this. You don't trust me. It is not you don't trust me. It is you have a sanskar of not trusting. And I am here to heal you. But when I say, you don't trust me, I get hurt. And leave alone healing you, I start radiating pain to you because I am hurt because of you. But when I understand they are a soul on a journey, I understand that they have come with something. Look at your family now. Look at your children. And look at any one sanskar that they are carrying, which you believe is not comfortable for them. Just close your eyes and bring that soul. Now not the face, the soul. And just look at them. Soul on a journey. Some decision of theirs you don't approve of. Some sanskar you believe is not comfortable for them. Just say one thought to them. I understand you now. Because till now we were not looking at them as a soul on a journey. We were only looking at them as my son, my daughter. I understand you. I accept you. Accept you means I'm going to stop being critical and judgmental about that sanskar of yours. And most important, third thought, I bless you, which means whichever sanskar that soul is carrying, you find the counter of that in the 7 sanskars that is there on the soul. So suppose that soul is carrying fear, but that soul also has a sanskar of power. So you just create a blessing for that soul. You are a powerful soul. So choose one of those, the 7, because every soul has those 7. If a sanskar of a soul is to get hurt easily, get offended, be reactive, pick up the sanskar from there. You are a loveful soul. You accept people. So create a blessing for that soul. And now what will happen, instead of being critical and judgmental about their present sanskar, we will start radiating blessing to them for which we want them to become, because that sanskar they already have. Can we do this? Can we do this? Yeah, and it's very simple. When I remember, like we heal people physically, it's also our responsibility to heal people emotionally. Otherwise, that soul will continue to carry that sanskar. Life will be difficult for them now because people will not understand them. They also don't understand themselves. Often we don't understand, why am I like this? Why am I behaving like this? Why am I thinking like this? It's because I'm carrying a sanskar. But any sanskar can be changed. So even for your own sanskars, if there's any sanskar you want to change, just create a thought and pick up the counter sanskar from that 5th folder and start saying, I am. It all depends which sanskar I activate. Because I have lived with that sanskar for very long, that is top on my playlist right now. You know, whichever video you watch, it will come top on your playlist. But the other video is there. I only need to start watching it once or twice and my playlist will change. It will change. But if I keep on reaffirming that uncomfortable sanskar, then that sanskar will be top on my playlist always. So do not reaffirm your uncomfortable sanskars. And do not reaffirm the uncomfortable sanskars of other people. Every soul has those 7 sanskars. Just start creating that blessing for them, and very soon you will see that sanskar in their behavior. We have the power not just to change our own sanskars, but we have the power to change their sanskars just by radiating that blessing to them. We have the power. We have the power. There are 2 plants. This is anger, this is peace and love. I want the anger to finish and the peace and love to increase. So isn't it easy? Just water this one and stop watering this one. What I don't water will automatically die. I can't uproot it. I just have to stop watering it. Which means stop talking and thinking about the negative sanskar. And just start blessing them with this pure one. Very soon this sanskar will start diminishing and this sanskar will increase. This is Raj Yoga meditation, which I can do this for myself, and when I understand that it works so beautifully and simply, I can then start doing it for other people. And so we prioritize transformation of sanskar in meditation. Sometimes we say, oh, there are so many meditation techniques. What's the difference? Raj Yoga is about sanskar transformation. Sanskar transformation. It is not just about breathing, or it is not about just making your mind empty, not creating thoughts. Actually, it's very difficult, probably impossible to be thoughtless. You can't be thoughtless. Even if you just still your mind, there will still be one thought which says, I don't have to think. Even that is one thought, and now you hold on to that thought. But if you consciously start changing the quality of your thoughts, if my thought is of the right quality, the number of thoughts will automatically start reducing. So the quantity and the quality has a direct connection. Direct connection. So one is we start checking our sanskars, we start blessing people for their sanskars. And second most important thing is I start settling my karmic accounts that I have with people. Everything that I have today in my destiny is a consequence of my karma. Right? Who creates our destiny? Who creates our destiny? We. Right? So that's why most of it was written in the horoscope when we were born. Because it is based on what karma I have come. Now, most of the things in our karma destiny are beautiful. But sometimes there are some hurdles somewhere. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in career, whether it's in the health of the body, and suddenly that karmic account comes into my life. So every time to remember that when something which I don't feel is right happens to me in my life, I have to take responsibility that why is this happening to me? So what's the answer? Why is this happening to me? Law of karma teaches me that as is my karma, so is a consequence. Just hold your hand like this and hold a ball in your hand. Just hold a ball in your hand, right? Now this is your karma, okay? Very carefully, depending on how you want it to move, what speed, what direction, please throw it at the wall behind me. Throw your karma. Here. Not there, here, behind me. Which means karma is what we throw out into the world. Karma means my intentions, my thoughts, my feelings, my words, my behavior. All the energy that I create and throw out into the world is karma. It goes like this. This ball is going to hit the wall and it is going to return. And it will return exactly based on the direction and the speed and the style at which you throw it out. Right or wrong? Right. So when you throw it out, it is karma. And when it's returning to you, this is karma. The ball going out is karma. And when that ball is returning to you, it is your destiny. This return could be in terms of a situation, It can be in terms of the health of the body. It can be in terms of a relationship issue. It can be in terms of natural nature. See what is happening? This is also part of our karma. Now, do I have any control over the ball which is returning to me? You threw the ball out. While you were throwing the ball out, complete control, complete choice. Once you have released the ball, it's gone, hit the wall, and which means it's a karma of my body, karma with people, karma with work. Now it's hit the wall and it's coming back to you. It's on its return journey. Can you control the direction, the speed, the style of the ball on its return journey? Think, because that's what we're trying to do most of the day. We're trying to change other people, we're trying to change how they behave, we're trying to change the situation. So first and foremost, when this ball comes to you, your first thought is very important, because that first thought allows you to either succumb to your situation or overpower your situation. When the first thought, when that karmic account returns to you, normally our first thought is, if it's not a good karma, then my first thought is, why did this happen to me? Right? Why did this happen to me? When I create this first thought, why did this happen to me, then is followed with a lot of thoughts of being a victim. So what should my first thought answer be? Why did this happen to me? Because? Why did this ball come back to me this way? Because I had thrown it. Full stop. All negative waste thoughts over. Personal responsibility. I had thrown it. Do you agree? It is a return of what you had thrown? Sure? No blaming anybody else? And because when we don't find anyone to blame, here we go. Everything is happening as per God's will. If God had to create our destiny, there would be no doctors and hospital. Why will God write disease, untimely death, COVID, war? This is all written from there. Someone said it and we just said, God writes our destiny. And anything happens, we said it's God's will. Why will God will like this? Will we will like that for somebody else? So why will God will that for us? If God had to create our destiny would be perfect and our destiny would be equal. If you wrote your children's destiny, their destiny would be perfect and their destiny would be equal. Our destinies are not perfect and our destinies are definitely not equal, because our karmas are not always perfect and our karmas are not the same. So let's stop saying because of them, because of them, because of them, because of him, and come back to the source. What is happening in my life is because of, is this good news or not good news? Good news or not good news? Because it's so easy to say because of them, because of him, and then tell them to correct it. We go to people and we say, please change what is happening in my life. Please do something so that this doesn't happen what's written in the horoscope. No one on this planet can change it with you. That ball has to return. That is a law. It is a law which works equal for every soul always. No one can intervene, come in the middle and remove that ball on its return journey. But what someone can teach me is, when that ball is coming to me, how am I now going to create my present karma? Because the power is not in the ball which is returning to me. The power is in how I'm going to respond to that ball which is returning to me. So the ball that you throw is karma. Once it's returning to you, it is a return of the past karma. Now when it's returning to you, how you respond to that? Can you stand 1 minute again? Now just visualize this. Right here in front of 1,000 people, I'm going to say, what a horrible school. Can I say that? Yes, I can. I'm allowed to say anything. That's my choice. I can be rude, I can be critical, I can be abusive, and I can say nasty things to her in front of 1,000 people, recording on camera, going on to YouTube forever. Now this is a ball which is going to her from this direction. Okay, it's a ball which is coming towards you, right? First question, why am I doing this to her? Why am I doing this to her? Very easy. Why is this ball going towards her? Right now we had just discussed, why is this happening to me? So no ball can come towards her unless she has thrown it before. Absolutely nothing and nothing can come towards you. Good, very good, not good, bad. Nothing can come towards you unless you have thrown it, because there is no other force which is deciding what is going to come into your life. Because if that force was deciding, that force would have given equally good to everybody. So why is this balls coming to her? Because she's thrown it. It's a different story that she doesn't remember when she threw it. That's secondary. So immediately the thought, why are they doing this to me? How can they do this to me? How can they do it publicly? All thoughts full stop. My karma returning to me. Second, what is her power now? What's her power now? Can she change me? No. She has hit me sometime. Here, I am wounded and all that pain energy is returning right now. Can she change me? Right now, no. What power does she have? What power do you have now? What I am throwing to you is a return of what you have thrown earlier. Now what's your power? You don't throw back. What you are throwing is now your new karma. It could be the same quality of what I'm throwing towards you, right? So what are the options she has? If I throw hatred at her, what can she throw back? She can throw hatred. She does not throw hatred, she can throw hurt. Not hatred, not aggression, quiet, saying I'm tolerating all this that's happening. Most of us tolerate a lot of things, but internally hurt, in pain. So even if she's hurt or in pain, what's the energy of the karma that's again being thrown? Again, not positive, it's negative. Any other option? Forgive. Beautiful? Forgive. Forgive means no negative karma. No hatred, no pain, no questioning, why is she doing this to me? Nothing. But she will have to create some thought for me because I'm continuously hitting this. So it cannot be that she's going to be thoughtless about me. So what kind of a good thought can she create for me? This is for every situation in our life. This is for every relationship in our life, which is not on the best karma side. Any other option? One was hatred, second was hurt, third was ignore, fourth was forgive. Fifth, send a healing energy karma to me. So can we bless those who are doing wrong to us today? Can we? Should we? Why should we? Because first and foremost, they are not doing wrong to us, they are the ones who were wronged. If you just look at this scene right now, you are going to say, she's the victim of my wrong behavior. The truth is that I have been a victim of her karma. But nobody can see that right now. So that is why never judge people's destiny. You do not know the complete picture. It's very easy to just look at, oh, she's doing wrong to her, he's doing... You don't know the complete picture. You are only seeing this scenario right now. Can she send healing energy to me because she has done some karma in the past because of which I'm wounded, and it is that wound which is making me scream at her right now. So when she starts sending healing energy to me, which means when she starts blessing me, she is going to start settling her past karmic account, and that is what is going to change her destiny. Can we do that? Can we do that? Moving away from people, separating from people, moving away from jobs, breaking up relationships does not settle karmic accounts. Just because I'm not living with her does not mean we are still not sending energy to each other. Settling of karmic account will only happen when my mind does not create a single low energy thought for the other person. So, our purpose is, while we are with everybody, take care that we are doing the right karma. And if there is any return of my past karma coming to me, I will not return a wrong energy this time. Now look at the three aspects of time right now. Put yourself in her position. What is coming to her in her life is a return of past karma. What she is going to do right now is her present karma. And what she will do right now will become her future destiny. So every moment, three aspects of time are working. Past is coming to me. Present is getting created. Future is getting decided. This is called Trikal Darshi. Three aspects of time I have to be aware. Any situation, good, bad. You have this beautiful school, it's a return of past karma. What you do with it now is going to be your present karma. You have a healthy body, return of past karma. What I do with it now with my present lifestyle, present karma. And as will be my present karma, so will be my future. Thank you. So where is the power? In what the past karma is coming to me, or is the power in the present karma? Power is always in the present karma. So please do not keep referring to that horoscope which was created when the baby was born. That is not the roadmap to life. That is only telling me which all balls are going to come to me. That is not going to tell me which ones I have to throw. Which one is more powerful, the ball coming to me or the ball I'm going to throw now? So power is always in the present karma, irrespective of however tough may be my karmic account. My power is always going to be in the present karma, provided I don't become a victim to that karmic account. Why me? How could this happen to me? Now, when I am rude and I insult her right in front of 1,000 people right now, and if she says to herself, this is a return of my past karma, but then her mind is going to say, what past karma? I'm meeting her first time today. So where is the question of me having a past karma with her? I am meeting her first time. I welcomed her at the door. I was so nice to her. I've been so respectful. Where is the question of me having done a wrong karma with her? So the karmic account was between. The karmic account is not between this body and this body. The karmic account is not between this relationship and this relationship. The karmic account is between I the soul, she the soul. So when you threw that ball on the wall, the ball is definitely going to return. But the ball will return for someone immediately the next minute. For someone it will return after 10 years. For someone it will return after 100 years. By the time the ball returns, I have changed my costume. A child born has come with a disease, has not done any karma yet. And so we say, how can a child come like this? It's not child. It's soul on a journey. It's soul on a journey. Do not question destiny. Destiny is accurate. Nothing is unfair. Understand it, accept it, and now focus on creating the right karma so that we are able to settle the past karmic account. But to settle the past karmic account, I should not become a victim to what is happening to me in my life. Then I'm not able to settle it. I only entangle it. Accept that whatever has happened, all the good and some things not perfect, it is all return balls. Most important is that every ball I throw now should be highest vibrational. So just visualize white balls going out from you, divine energy. Doesn't matter which color ball the other person is throwing towards you. Now, suppose I and she are friends. Today we get to know each other, we are friends. And I love her school. So I say, you know what, I also want to become a part of this school. And very soon I become her partner in this school. Together we do great work. One day, my intention gets a little I manipulate, I change things. Very soon I throw her out of her own school only. And I become the owner. It's my karma now. And what I do to her causes her pain. That pain causes disease in the body. Her whole family goes through so much up and down. I am happy. And everybody looks at me and says, they've done so much wrong and yet look how happy they are, how this law of karma works. Law of karma, the ball is not going to return immediately. We have to remember this. Now I do this karma, I lead a great life, she leads a life of pain. She leaves the body after 50 years, I also leave the body around that time. Sometime or the other, I and she are going to meet again. That is 100% certain. And when I and she will meet again, what's the energy that I'm going to get from there? Because I have done a karma which has caused her emotional pain, physical disease, family upheaval. That is what the consequence of my one karma in her life was. And when she will come into my life, there is going to be emotional pain, upheaval in my life. In what relationship shall she come into my life? Well, mother-in-law comes and causes so much pain in your life. So you can choose all your karma investments. Where are they coming from? Important is they will come very, very close. They will come very, very close. She's not going to come as my neighbor. She's going to come very, very close. It can be anybody. You look at karmic accounts. When you start looking at people through this filter, you will start understanding this jigsaw puzzle. You will understand complete jigsaw puzzle what is happening. There is no question left in life. Why, how, what, all answers are there. But then I understand that this has come to me as my past karma return. Whatever it is, my power is now. Forgive, release, let go, care, accept. Use the best, highest level karma to please settle your karmic account. Don't let it get entangled. We will meet again. That is certain. We will meet again. And that's why when you get married, the Panditji must have said 7 births together. Nowadays, they're not even living 1 birth together. But what is the meaning of that Sat Janam aap saath saath rahenge? Which means any karmic account which is close, like a husband and wife, very close karmic account, they're not meeting the first time. And it doesn't mean you are going to be husband and wife 7 times. It doesn't mean that. It only means you both have come into such a powerful karmic account together. You have been together, you will be together. So better create a good karmic energy this time. And that is not just for a husband and wife. It is in any close interaction. Everyone, important, close people in your life, you've not met them the first time. So for some people, they are not your family and yet you feel so connected to them. And for some people, they are family and yet there is so much heavy energy. Because it's not about the role, it's not about the relationship, it's about my karmic account with that soul. But now, before I, the soul, leave this costume, I need to settle all my karmic accounts. Which means whatever is happening, now from me, I'm not going to send any. Not even for a situation. There can be a crisis in my life. There can be a physical health issue. That's also a past karmic account. But what I do with it now is going to be my present karma. And so, priority, that irrespective of what, who, what is happening, my every thought, word, behavior should be a white ball. Possible? Possible? Easy. Once you start prioritizing it, easy. Very easy. That my purpose of life, we say, what's my purpose of life? My purpose of life is highest level sanskar and highest level karma. Do not compare your karma with other people. Just go higher, 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 higher. Whether it is values, principles, ethics, behavior, don't listen to what the world around you is saying. The world is talking a completely different language right now. People will say, oh, they did this to you, you don't need to forgive. They will take you for granted. Tell them, move away from me. They are not your friends. They are not your friends if they are guiding you to do wrong karma. But they will give you that advice because they are living that way. Live life like this. Don't get influenced by anyone's advice as far as creating karma is concerned. Just do your highest vibrational karma so that present is also beautiful. When I leave, I will leave with. When I leave, I will leave with all my knots. So live light and then move forward light. If I'm too entangled in my karmic account, even leaving the costume becomes difficult. How should death be? How would you want to live? How would you want to live? Ease, just fly off like this. But that will happen if I'm not very. So we have to take care that I live with dignity and I let people live with dignity. If there is someone in family who needs to leave, which means their costume is not functional, don't pull them with your strings like this. It makes the journey of the soul extremely uncomfortable. Attachment says, you should live for me. And love says, what is right for you should happen. That is love. Attachment says, no, you cannot go, you be here. Even if you are not conscious, I'm very happy looking at you lying on that bed. That is attachment. And love will say, no, this costume is not right for you. So if anyone is very unwell to the level of if doctors and everybody said, we can't do anything more for them, please make that journey easy for them. Even if they are not conscious, even if they are in coma, please remember the soul can catch everything. In fact, the soul can catch even more than what they could catch when they are conscious. When I am unconscious, when I leave the body, and when I am in the womb of the mother, these 3 times soul catching power is highest. When I am conscious, I am very entangled with all my thoughts, so catching power is lesser. So sit with them, talk to them. They are listening to your every thought, leave alone every word, every thought. And you can see this works with everybody. Just sit with them, talk to them, say sorry, anything that was not resolved, talk to them, tell them, don't worry about your family, we will take care of everything, we will take care of your... Just make them comfortable and then tell them, you need to go. This costume is not working for you. Your next costume is ready. Don't be here for us. Move forward on your new journey. Just talk to them like that and you see how that soul will live. The soul leaves within an hour when we talk to them like that. They are just there entangled because of all our... So, it is not just about the art of living, it is about the art of dying, which is very important. Because how I die is how I'm going to start living again. But if I live right, which means without entanglements, then my leaving will become very easy, dignified. And I will also be able to allow others to live with dignity. And when a soul moves forward on the journey, always to remember they are not gone, they've just changed their costume and they can catch my every thought and feeling. So what should be the vibration that I should send to them? What should be the vibration I should send to someone who's moved forward on the journey? What's the vibration I need to send? Visualize yourself. You've moved forward. What would you like to hear from the family behind? Do you want to hear, how could you go away? I cannot live without you. Come back. What do you want to hear? You want to hear that everything is fine. Don't worry about us. We're all taking care of ourselves. And when you hear that, it's going to make you so. So please say that to those who've moved forward. Please say it to them. Don't say to them, I cannot live without you. How could you leave me? Come back. There's nothing more painful than that for a soul. Because they cannot come back, but they also cannot be comfortable where they are because we keep sending this energy. We keep sending this energy. Every day say to them, we are perfectly fine. Don't worry about us. We are comfortable. We are managing everything okay. We are taking... Just keep saying it every single day to them. You will become comfortable. And most important, you will allow them to move forward on their journey with that dignity and comfort. This is love. This is love, because love gives. Attachment is like this. Attachment is like this. So when we live in that way, then we can live that way and we can allow the other soul also to live, because we understand it's not over, it is just a new journey. We think, oh, they are gone and we are the ones who are in pain. We lose one family member. They lost everybody. They lost a complete family. They lost their body. They lost everything they had achieved. Whose pain is higher? Whose pain is higher? We to at least have everybody sitting around us right now. They don't know where they are going. They have nothing about the future. They don't know anything. Whose pain is higher? But we are not thinking about them. We are thinking about ourselves. What will happen to me? No. Giver. Never about me. Always about the other person. So when we practice soul consciousness, then understanding all this every day becomes natural. Natural. And then the way of living will change. And so the diya will be always lit. Always a giver. Always a giver. Never like this. So to make this a natural part of life, to make this the way of life, not something that we talk about only once in a while, but this is the way we live. That is why we learn Raj Yoga meditation. So take out a little time, come over to the center and take this journey forward. It just completely shifts how I live and how I interact with people. It completely shifts my priority of life. I will work hard, I will do everything with the clear understanding. Priority is only my sanskar and my karma. Because all this I can lose in 1 minute. I may sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow morning. And I won't get time to say the sorry. I won't get time to say it. Maybe before going to sleep I message some very... And that's it. I'm not there again to change that. Haven't we seen souls leaving this year? We've seen so many. Went to sleep, didn't wake up in the morning. Doesn't that wake us up to say, what if I? How am I going to leave? What did I do throughout the day today? Did I settle that before leaving? No. So art of dying. Everything should be packed up. No knots, no conflicts, nothing. Ready to leave. Not that I have to leave, think of leaving every day, but I have to live that way so I'm ready to leave. Like those who travel a lot, their one little suitcase is always packed. Because they know one call and they have to leave. You don't get time to pack up. So things should be packed up always. So karma and sanskar is our priority. That is the glass full. So can tomorrow, Monday morning, be with this priority? Yes? Can it be white balls for everybody? Irrespective of which color and how many they are throwing at us? And most important, we are not doing them a favor by being nice to them. We are not doing it for the other person. We are doing it only for ourselves. It's very selfish actually. But this selfish is what makes us selfless, because then we shift like this, because we start understanding. So let's take out a little time, come over to the meditation center, learn the Raj Yoga meditation, practice soul conscious stage, and then doing it will become natural. Not always have to keep thinking about it, but make it a natural way of living. So you all must have got a card or will get the card on your way back which has the list of all the centers in the city. So day after tomorrow, we are going to do a Raj Yoga meditation course at all the centers of the city. 2 timings. Forgot the time. 7 to 8 in the morning, Didi? 6 to 7 in the morning? In the morning, 6:30? 1 hour, 6:30 to 7:30. So morning 6:30, evening 6:30. 1 hour, one of the 2 times we choose. And those of you who stay close to Krishna Colony, where Sister Kota is there, that's on Saturday 5 to 6 and Sunday 12 to 1. Since she travels and comes to the city and she's there only on the weekend, so it's Saturday 5 to 6, the coming weekend, Saturday 5 to 6 and Sunday 12 to 1. So let's take out that hour and let's start the journey ahead. Let's sit back, silence, come back again to the center of the forehead. Come quickly, we are starting. Visualize I, the soul, who has been on a long journey. This body, this role, these relationships, they are mine. I have acquired them on this journey. I am a soul on a journey. Today in this costume, and I've been in many costumes before this, I carry my past sanskars and my past karmic accounts. Everything in my destiny was predestined by my past karma. Everything is predestined by me when I created that karma. The power is now. Bring that one soul before you with whom you would like to change the quality of the karmic account today. Look at them not as a face, not as a relationship, but just as a soul whom I've met before and I'm with them this time. They are the ones who are not on their best behavior with me today. They seem to have some issue with me. First thought, apologize to them. Apologize because of what I may have done to them when I don't remember. But I have created a past karma. I have wounded them because of which they are in pain today. So I apologize. It's my first thought. Apologize to those who are not being right to you today. Second thought, I forgive them for what they are doing today. Third thought, past karmic account is over. I release the past. I forgive. I forget. I start a new karmic account today. I radiate love and blessings to them. First thought, I apologize. Second thought, I forgive. Third thought, past karmic account is over. Fourth, I begin a new karmic account today. I radiate only love and blessings to them. Visualize white divine light flowing from you to them. This is healing. For the next few days, give a minute every night before you go to sleep to repeat these thoughts. I apologize, I forgive, past karmic account over, I bless, I begin a new karmic account. This is consciously creating pure karma white balls now. Let's do it every single day for the next few days. The result will be I start feeling better because I'm releasing all the heavy energy. And the second result will be they will start getting healed. If I have made a mistake in this lifetime, I forgive myself. I accept myself. I love myself. Release. Do this every single day for the next few days. Every situation that is coming into my life, bless it. It has come for my benefit. It has come for my benefit. My every thought is a karma, and my every karma creates my destiny. Next few minutes, as we walk out of this hall in silence, let's spend a few minutes while driving back just with ourselves, checking our thoughts about people, changing how we think and feel about them, checking my thoughts about a particular situation and changing how I think about it. So next few minutes is my time as I walk out and I drive home. I change my thought karma for people and for situations, for myself and for my body. I am a divine soul. I am a giver. My every karma is selfless, pure and powerful. I am the creator of my destiny. We will now start walking out in silence. Absolute silence, as if there is no one in the hall. I, the angel,